planet Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, Aquarius Venus, Aquarius Mars, Aquarius Collective and Cross Watchers, all welcome to this Shadow Love reading. I'm a little bit busy mama, but I could start now. And these are the final Shadow Love readings for Equinox. I'm doing them live. There is a possibility to comment if you're a member. Prices are not so high, but this is a possibility that even in this reading, if you're a member, you could ask a question. But normally Sunday, there is this kind of free option always. 6 o'clock Sunday, you can always come to ask questions. But now let's focus on this Shadow Love reading. We will get a message from a wise white wolf or dark wolf. You got actually icon that there is 2 wolves, kind of like equinox energy, because you got sacral chakra is a emperor and empress on the throne, enjoying pleasure, sexuality, creativity, not falling to be martyr or people pleaser. This is having like a balanced, like a creative force. That would be like a thing to heal, even if you feel like anything like this, that you end up people pleasing too much or end up a little bit in martyr in your life, then take the power back to you and start enjoying and having fun. That your kingdom is also for you. So anyway, this is a crystal giving you the erotic fantasy tarot that we'll use for this Shadow Love reading. Just looking, actually I need to have that little booklet ready. Where is that? Yeah, here, okay. Everything is ready. So we start with looking Aquarius, your power and shadow with this archetype card. So it is exciting to see what is the secret power of Aquarius. What is it to feel this? It's the bigger stone, more vibration. Okay, it is this. And it is the storm. Wow. Eclipse season is kind of connected to the Tower card that always looks like there is a storm. So there is cosmic storm kind of always when there is this solar eclipse. It can create storms, it can create earthquakes even. You happen to have just the secret storm power. Let's read what that means, that you can handle the storm. Yes, kind of makes sense. Wait. Aquarius have that symbol of like a vibration, high vibe, and this kind of lightning coming from the sky. I mean, it's called like a water bearer, but it's also like a divine vibration. So no wonder you're the sky master. Secret power is the storm. The storm, the chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder. Possessing an energy much like the tarot's Tower card, exactly what I was just connecting automatically. The storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known and relied upon is stripped away by the wind of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and then the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. No matter how far we come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howls stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. Yeah, exactly. These times, it's totally the time to go inside to yourself. Go within. If there is chaos, you have to find presence. There for a moment, when you go within, you settle into the eye of the storm. And when the storm is light, meaningful, obliteration and annihilation, when dark, meaningless, disorder and dysfunction. And the storm's intention is to rebalance your equilibrium. It is a result of precarious conditions, not the cause of them. The storm lays bare the truth that there are forces larger than you. This understanding is a relief, but also a predicament of power that requires your surrender. And if you want to go deeper, look the tornado scene in The Wizard of Oz. And yes, so interesting, powerful energy. Something is changing for sure. Just getting ready to this like I had a own time a little bit today. I was looking like, there is like a graffiti mural event coming in my city. It's called Crystal Ship. And the theme is change. And definitely there is some kind of power in the shadow for you that you are like this kind of change maker. Storm is shaking up the things. Okay, let's see now a little bit light into this dark times. Gonna soon go to the shadow love reading. What else is coming, Aquarius? Your light is I'm seeing the big picture. That is a very good quality. You're able to really like see that. Maybe before we go to the shadow love reading, I do see fast current feelings of a person. Let's start even putting those cards on the table. So Aquarius, the person, highest person on this earth. The person is most likely already born. It's meant for you. So, okay, this. We have here finding way back home, soul journey of the heart, intuition, awakening, magnetism, explore feelings, called home, enlightenment. They see you possibly like a walking heart, or they feel like walking towards your home. You know where you live. Then magical love potion, intoxication chemistry, heart alchemy, flowing feelings, bottled feelings, elixir spirit, pleasure, love bomb. Oh no, love bomb, love bond. Let's look a little bit drunk heart. Love potion. Did you were drinking with them or what's going on here? Okay, then let's see. Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's me, espresso. Like a love potion, and then it's like the person is thinking that you're like espresso. Maybe there's some coffee stories. And here we have expose yourself to your deepest fear. After that, fear has no power, and the fear of freedom shrinks and vanishes. You are free. Jim Morrison. Wow. The storm singer is coming. Rider of the storm. Da 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 da. Like even Jim Morrison is here. What's coming next? Okay, we have here, we are not what we know, but what we are willing to learn. Mary Catherine Patterson. Know thyself. This book's included here. Intelligent connection. Apology. Pain made all clear. Needy wanting son of the storm. The storm is again here. A second chance. Saying sorry, wanting you back, regretful life and death, regretting what happened. Wow. A person has got the taste of your secret power. They are like, okay, can we quit this storm now, please, Aquarius? Can we a little bit like get the sunshine here? Then The Living Mountain by Nan Shepherd. Walking in mist test not only individual self-discipline, but the best sort of interplay between persons, trust unknown, trust divine path, and there is this kind of deer in the mist. A person, first of all, got to taste your storm, and then they are like kind of like left in some misty mountains. But you are seeing the big picture. like the spirit want that you at least don't lose the sight. Even other people do. So let's see now your shadow. What is the love shadow? What's going on in this hurricane going on? So your love shadow, okay, bottom of the deck is a strength card. Your love shadow is what you need the most. Aquarius, is this. And what is the positive about having this shadow? These two cards. And this is how my love shows with this shadow. Hermit. Oh, wow, there is a mountain in here as well. Hermit card, going inward, we already talked about it in the storm. When everything is stormy, only way is to go in. The light is flickering in the stormy weather, so then you find it within yourself, and only way is in. Anyway, this person is having the big picture on the top of the mountain. Totally love shadow saying like, you might be very alone, lonely and so on, but you have an overview of a situation. So you're like detached. Still, let's read about this story here. What kind of hermit is that? Possibly is there, like this was a chaos energy also. Maybe there's a love shadow of being like a queen of chaos, but a kind of hermit style. The importance of understanding oneself. The wayfarer who illuminates the night. Show love towards oneself. Take the time to understand what you are after. This is totally being in this kind of eye of the storm. But this is your shadow love. Being alone, left alone in the eye of the storm. Here it's kind of top of the mountain. It's lonely on the top. Let's say this is the shadow also I see. It's lonely at the top. You are having like you are aiming to see the bigger picture. So you keep rising to the highest mountain. And indeed, even with the lover's card here, there's angel on the top of the mountain. There's this higher view. It's good to have a higher view. But yeah, other people might just see like, oh my god, where the Aquarius went. It's so stormy. It's dangerous. Then what is the positive thing about the shadows? Okay, let's see what's going on here. 5 of Pentacle and 2 of Pentacle. So having really like a grounded energy, worshipping the goddess, like there's this kind of dark feminine energy here as well. It's almost like if there's a snake attacking, you make the snake taste their own medicine. Like, I mean, this is kind of Ouroboros, like also like magician has it. It's like endless snake thing, but you are able to handle this kind of like energies of having something. Of course, this looks like a bit like a warrior type of handling this stuff, but you're an active person, let's say. Let's read this also. This positive thing about your shadow, like you're hands-on the snake. If there is a snake in your paradise, you're like definitely like not letting it bite you or something. Like you are like mastering it, like a snake. What you call it? Snake charmer. It's really like you are having the secret power of the storm. It's a powerful thing. You're in this kind of power position, taking a higher view, handling the snake, asking guidance from the divine feminine, being grounded. It's a positive thing to be grounded. Let's see. This is positive thing about the shadow. Hope in your future. Appeal to the spirits. Sensual richness and beauty can be concealed by doubt and fear. Keep your hopes alive. Continue your search for happiness. This kind of hope. Fate. It's really, this card is, in other cards, it's kind of couple in the snow, but there is like a church having the light on. Here we have this kind of divine feminine statue. Keeping a faith, indeed, in the stormy weather. Sometimes it's like all you see is bad stuff, but keeping kind of this kind of golden compass that is your heart and into like a knowledge, like, okay, it can be better or something can be working out. You just have to have faith to see that day. It's not obvious immediately. It's a good thing that you have faith, and that's maybe come with this kind of bigger picture, like you are like detached, that you can like see like there is more to the story. Then also finding new solutions. The Virgin who defeats evil. Interesting that this is also Virgo card in Tarot, and now the Virgin is defeating the evil. The thrill of new challenges. Turn every battle into a game, finding creative solutions to overcome it. Yeah, you are like in this kind of power position here. Like if you get some issue, you are like hands-on. Let's see what we're gonna do with this snake. You wanna play with me? Okay, let's play. So yeah, I mean, even this card has the snake. Oh my god, like these things are repeating. Like, I don't know why did you got two to show this positive thing about the shadow, but the snake is first in this kind of paradise tree, and then you are kind of having a little break in the battle, and then it's like let's do this. Like you are like there is this power in this positive thing about the shadow. There is this faith and peace and sacred space, and then also this kind of finding solution, taking the active warrior type of style to solve things, not just sit around. You are actually hands-on also. There is like both reflection and action. Okay, well, this is very much mental, going inward. Positive shadow is also you are like having skills to handle whatever is thrown at you. Then this is how my love shows with this shadow. 6 of Pentacles. The Pentacle energy is still here. Of course, to remember that Virgo is also earth energy. So there's the earth all over your shadow, is like earth. But this storm is very sky, like Aquarius is a air sign. Something very, very much like practical life situations. Your shadow things happens in your normal life situations, that you're creating wealth, and here you are kind of in very power position. People are kind of kissing your feet. The outcome of the shadow. The Hermit have come back and is now like, but this is receiving and giving card. Of course, we have here erotic fantasy stories. Let me see, what is this? This is the outcome of the shadow. Again, you are kind of having the overview of the situation. You are kind of like always kind of in some kind of power position. Domina. Benevolence. The granting of a favor. Grant yourself and obtain pleasure from the gratitude and achievement of others. Indulge the needs of others without ever belittling yourself. So kind of not belittling yourself. You have like a good confidence about who you are. You have done this inner journey that maybe you're pushed to this kind of lonely path. Whatever it is in your life, that you are ending up to be very alone solving things. Here the person is always alone, but here when it's interacting with others, you are very like respected person. Even kissing your feet. See your power, that you are the Queen of Chaos. The Queen of Chaos is here, a little bit mysterious, Domina. Okay, interesting. I mean, it can be man Aquarius looking this also, but this is the energy for you. Or maybe your shadow deals with handling with these kind of people. They come in the shape of a woman to your life, like this. If you're not a woman, okay, let's see next advice from this psychic heart. Aquarius. Advice from the spirit. I was mixing this, but you got the same card that just Capricorn got. I was very happy for them that is Sun, because today is I forgot to even say that today is the 19th of March. So what this tells to me, this is really like of course, the Equinox reading. We are totally in these energies. Your moment is to shine. Like if the light is here, you see just shadow is possibly, you see just a light outside of self. While the spirit wants you to know it's inside of yourself, and why you do even the spiritual journey inside is to find that inner light. And here it is, and it's today even the date, and plus solar eclipse is coming. Like the sun energy is really potent. Eclipse, of course, shifts this balance that is more and more sun, and that is now amazing. And even your person was seeing here that they want to apologize and they want the sun to come, and then you are having the sun here. So if there would be any disagreement with somebody, now is time to put the light on it. Now is time to open the conversation. Sun is of course action, and sun is definitely seeing the bigger picture. Like sun is like illuminating everything. There's light. Okay, let's read this. Sun after storm, but the storm is your secret power. It's the happiest card of tarot. Shine. So, Aquarius, believe, realize, harness, enthusiasm, potential, breakthrough. This card symbolizes the positive and powerful energy that now surrounds you. By embracing this energy, you can improve current relationships and draw new ones to you. See yourself in a glowing orb of brilliant golden light. Believe in the power of this light to infuse your relationships with enthusiasm, life, and greater love and understanding. See it moving outward, surrounding all of the people you know and filling them with joy and hope. Visualization can be quite powerful, so use it to magnetize and attract what you want in your life. It's also time for you to let your own light shine. You are an amazing being. You are magnificent. Realizing and believing this is the key to unlocking your personal potential. Be confident in your dealings with others. Use your talents to point relationships in positive, empowering directions. Letting your own light shine will act as a beacon to attract others to you, people of like-minded and similar vibration. It will also encourage others to let their own light shine. Harness the amazing energy surrounding you and shining from within you. Use this energy to break through any obstructions that stand in the way of complete happiness. Know that you deserve the best. People are attracted to you when you are joyful, enthusiastic, and confident. Radiate these qualities into the world and see what beautiful things you attract. Affirmation: I shine my light out into the world and joyfully attract all that I desire. Wow. From 9 to 19. Interesting, this is 6 and 9 is like a, let's say like a kind of like a inverse number. is kind of mirroring also here. Just seeing that. But now we see what the wolf wanna say to you. Wolf is of course very wise, can be this white wolf. Ui. This one. The second one is coming. Okay, I give the second one. Maybe there is some meaning here. First one is Theta of Venus. The second one is Deer of Delta. 25 and 26. Okay, they both are second number, where something can be even that these things are coming in sequence. First is Theta of Venus and there is Deer of Delta. This energy is, Venus is completely aligned with your sacral chakra energy that you need healing even. And this would be more like the root chakra, mother energy. But okay, I'm gonna read them both. There's something that you needed to have this both. Maybe this deer can be kind of like a spirit animal even. It really wanted to come. So, Theta of Venus for Aquarius. Attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access the purest frequencies of love within. Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, or shame when they arise within or around you, but do not give them a foothold in your heart. You are ready to higher understanding, to see things in a new and more positive light. Allow your inner knowing to guide you on a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual life path. Venus is our morning and evening star, the stellar goddess and guardian of transitional awareness and higher consciousness of the heart. She is the way shower of light and fifth-dimensional reality, also known as the unity consciousness. Her spiritual guardianship of humanity will be complete when our mass consciousness is based on love, light, and divine feminine wisdom. Interesting, is aligned with this divine feminine statue, while you are kind of seeking this here, the positive side of shadow. And here we have now like showing like a Venus. Of course, this is also, woman is naked here, but here we have a more like a, let's say, beauty Venus. Venus is always about attraction also. Some kind of interesting Venus energy here. Of course, currently Venus is in retrograde. So there could be something dark, feminine indeed going on. When you connect with Venusian energy, it is an opportunity for increased love, magnetism, and spiritual charisma, a chance to shine your light and manifest your soul purpose with increased grace, synchronicity, and sacred artistry. Her appearance in a reading signifies a time of creative and spiritual awakening. It is a reminder of the power of the heart and our ability to rise again after a time of karmic heaviness. The souls of Venus, her sons and daughters upon this earth, are not spiritually bound by the mass consciousness of the human collective. They naturally vibrate at a more loving frequency. They can be genuinely astonished by the cruelty, meanness, and displays of dominance that typify the dark side of human nature. Yet they have chosen to temporarily incarnate and bind their souls temporarily to the laws of nature. As they grow alongside their beloved earthly brothers and sisters, they share the higher resonance of their heart light, opening up the way for human evolution. Wow! This is totally having this kind of Venus power from the heart, showing the spirit like you got it. Okay, let's read now the Deer of Delta also. Aquarius. Without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in own unique way. You don't need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at the spiritual level, because the real you is always empowered and protected in the light. Wow, this thing make me think about like one famous Aquarius is Justin Baldoni. This is law cases going on, and he was heavily bullied. This is kind of like a confirmation, like you can never be bullied. What is it? At the spiritual level, because the real you is always empowered and protected in the light. Some things can only happen when we let go at the deeper inner level. Regenerative healing is one of them. Shamans of old understood that to obtain transformational awareness, one has to sever themselves from the world as one knows it, to unlearn what one once knew, to be reborn. In that rebirth, a new understanding and vitality, clarity and purpose can emerge. The shamanic realm is the realm of the delta brainwave, the state of deep sleep. Here one is completely unconscious. There is temporary paralysis at this level, which allows for the deepest healing and renewal. Here the gateway to the universal mind is entered, and the precious recalibration treasures of healing are gained. In Delta, we surrender completely to a great and powerful intelligence far beyond our understanding. This talks about this kind of shadow love that is showing this kind of needing to be alone, and now it's really giving this kind of bigger picture about that it's a shamanistic journey, this stuff of your shadow love. It's inward journey, but you are kind of remembering your parts when you do that. You are like reborn after this journey. Sometimes indeed a dark path is to be done alone, but you become very powerful like that. Let's have this hertz information still. At 0 hertz to 4 hertz, delta waves are the slowest and most stabilizing of the brain waves. This is a state in which the human recovers from injury and the brain has a chance to check off its list of deferred repairs and healing and restore optimal function. This includes the capacity to learn and the healthy functioning of the immune system, physically and also emotionally, so we are not contaminated or confused by the emotional or psychic workings of the world around us. This oracle brings guidance that the healing you need cannot come from logical sources, but requires a deep letting go and restructuring from within. I think I tell still this one. Sorry. A Greek nymph, Terigate, called upon her beloved goddess Artemis to protect her from unwanted advances from a powerful suitor. In response, the goddess transformed Terigate into a doe, a deer, so she would be safe from harm. Terigate teaches us that we can become vulnerable like the gentle deer in the spiritual sanctuary of our devotion, protected by a greater source. Then there is no need to become aggressive or harsh to defend ourselves from the aggression of others. We can let go and allow ourselves to be held. This is a way to ward off negativities without needing to disconnect from our softness and grace. Even if you are dealing with intense negativities from a particularly powerful opponent, Deer of Delta encourages you to call for spiritual intervention with complete confidence in the grace that will instantly and consistently be bestowed. Your strength and power can flow from your spiritual connection. If you have been advised to toughen up, you are encouraged to instead remain true to yourself and find your strength within. Very similar message again. Go within. But then things come from the within like a light bolt. Possibly it might look a little bit like a powerful storm. Light is just coming from you. Okay, so this was your reading, Aquarius. My voice is getting a bit bad. I'm still coming soon back for Pisces. If you liked, give me a like. This was pretty interesting to see these cards. So thank you for watching, and bye.